the next video. And in this video, I will be discussing some more examples of Langchain and how we can implement the basic concepts of mainly classification and prediction using Langchain and LLMs. So till now, I have given you like videos about the basic concepts of LLM. Then I have explained about the basic concepts about Langchain, Llama Index, agents, pipelines. Now, yesterday I had posted a video about the Hello World example of Langchain. So I thought it is better that I continue the same series where I present to you some basic Hello World examples, some more examples about Langchain, and so before we go to some complex examples, let us take a step backwards and go ahead with some basic examples of Langchain using LLM. I will be using open source Llama 2 LLMs from Hugging Face, so you are free to try those without paying any fees or like any subscription. You just need to have an account with Hugging Face, and then once you log in, and then you have access to your access token, and you should be able to get started with using Llama 2 instances. Now, in this video, first I would be presenting a demo about the classification. Like I have, like classification is one thing, and then you have prediction. Now, let's say I would give you an example. Let's go ahead with this classification example as you can see on my screen. Now, let me briefly explain what I am doing in this example. I have this template where I have asked a question to the LLM saying that I have like a message can be classified as one of the following categories: book, cancel, and change. Now, these are the categories where I have defined to Langchain that the message can be classified as like if a new message comes up, then you should be able to classify the message based on the three categories: book, cancel, and change. And I have presented an example or a definition for helping LLM to understand what is the category book and what is the category cancel and what is the category change. Now, based on this one line of example, the LLM should be smart enough to take my question, which I will be posting next, and should be able to put that like classify that question into one of these three categories. Now, that is what I have written in the instruction set. I have mentioned based on these categories, classify the following message. Now, the rest of the part is same as I had mentioned or we discussed in our previous video. That is, we have like created a prompt template. Then based on this prompt template, we have created a prompt, and then we have defined the model, also used tokenizer. Now, tokenizer is used to convert the question into tokens or chunks or nodes, which is then easy for the LLM to process. And then we have defined a pipeline. This is our own pipeline, a text generation pipeline, because this is going to be a question answer type of a scenario. So we have used a text generation pipeline, and then I am calling the Hugging Face pipeline and creating a basic chain where I am passing this prompt and an LLM instance. Then I am posting or forwarding an actual message to the LLM. I would like to cancel my booking and ask for a refund. Now, this is the question which is sent to the LLM using this prompt. Now, based on this question and the examples I have provided, the LLM should be smart enough to put this message in one of the three categories. It should let me know that this message either it belongs to book, or it belongs to cancel, or it belongs to chain. So that is what we will be checking. Now in this case, I was really amazed. Even though I'm using an open source LLM, I was very amazed and very much keen to know like what would be the actual outcome. And finally, when I have run this, I have got the correct answer from LLM, and the answer is cancel. So based on the message which I have sent, the LLM has categorized this message to be a cancel message because it contained the words like cancel, refund, and these words belong to the category defined as cancel. So this is really the exciting or really the power of LLM to look at our instructions and then analyze those instructions, analyze the question, and then put the question or classify the question into a set of categories. This is one of the use cases known as the classification use case, where we can give a particular instruction to the LLM, and the LLM would be expected to classify that information into separate categories. So this is how you can see the power of LLM in terms of classification. Now this is one of the examples. I would now come to the next example. The next example is this. It is where we are using the prediction approach. In the prediction approach, I have all the rest of the source code as it is. Now what change I have made, I have asked a question to the LLM that what is a good name for a company that makes a product, a XYZ product. Like the product is a placeholder, so I would be passing the product as an input variable to this template. Now in the end, I am like forwarding web development as a product variable name. Now you can imagine this to be like actually this product name would be totally dynamic, and it would come from either from the application, front end application, or mobile application, or it could be anything. Like you can replace it with say like SEO, or like any other kind of business you can put, and then you can ask LLM a question that what is a good name for a company that makes so and so product, just to know that if you are like for a use case where a user wants to uh, get the LLM creative enough to predict or to suggest a specific name. Now, let me give you an example. When we go for domain name booking, we are presented with a text box where we enter the domain name, and if that domain name is not available, then the system gives us suggestions that you are trying to book this domain name and this is not available, so why not book so and so domain names. So it gives you a list of suggestions and you can pick one of them. So that is what I felt. This is a use case which can be used here. Like you can ask an LLM a question and it should be able to give you the answer based on like its own training data or its own data regarding that business, like that business framework or business understanding or domain. So when I gave it a web development question, it finally gave me this set of answers. So it has given me all these suggestions like web warriors, site slingers, code crafters. So I really liked the response which I have got from the LLM, and it was nice enough to even let me know that there are some more suggestions, and also given me some description of about each suggestion it has given me. So I really liked the suggestions, and I think this is where the power of an LLM can be used, and it would definitely be much fun and exciting to use the LLMs in the real world applications and give such suggestions to the end user. So I hope you have liked my video, and I would really be looking forward for your feedback. and I am excited to create videos regarding LLM. Thank you very much.